Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, and it is now Sunday, May 16th, 2021, and this is my newest segment of Markets to Look Ahead, and it's going to be interesting. Let's talk, you and me, real quick. What's going on right now? We always have to look at the big picture, all right? Then, after we get the big picture down, we can zero in on, certain aspects of the market. So let's do that. What's going on right now? What major event is occurring right now? No surprise to you, that has the potential to affect this market in a positive way. Well, I think you already know what I'm talking about here. It's this Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which just happened to coincide, all by coincidence, of course, with crude oil taking a big hit recently. No, it will not be allowed to happen here. So this conflict here in the Middle East, well, as you would expect, it is crude oil positive. And crude oil, people, is the lifeblood of the military industrial complex. It is the lifeblood of the market. So expect crude prices to continue higher. That will push the entire energy sector higher. That will push the entire financial sector higher. Henceforth, market goes up. You understand? When I tell you, and I say this all the time, that nothing is what it seems, I really mean that. These events here, and we see this all the time, these are not chance events. These are all orchestrated. They're following a script. It's just a phone call or two, and these things just happen to miraculously happen. Okay? It's all about the market. It's all about this new world order, this corporate agenda, the central banks doing whatever they want to do, when they want to do it. We had the demon creature from the Fed, Loretta Mester, come out last week to reassure the market, just like I said would happen. Okay, you probably fell over when you saw her out there explaining that the Fed, she literally said the Fed's monetary policy is in a good place, with that smile on her face. It's so wicked. And that the Federal Reserve will basically continue to prop up this market, and that's why this stock market rallied towards the end of the week. I mean, all they got to do is float out a Fed president to, read a script, say a particular line or two, and the market will respond in exactly the way it's supposed to do it. Again, this goes back to the charade. This is a show. It's a shit show. And when you hear these things, you have to realize, and I think you do, or when you see these events occurring, these global events, it's not by accident. Nothing at all is by accident, especially when it's on a massive scale, like military conflicts, rocket attacks, any of this stuff, any of it at all. Go back on history and you can see how every event has played out in the same way. It's never going to stop, and the people are going to be strung along and have their guts splattered all over the world just to establish a particular agenda. That's really the truth here, and I think you know that if you follow this blog. So with that said, that's how I see this market, at least starting the week. I see crude oil responding in a positive way to the, just chance incident that, there's be a conflict in the Middle East. I told you something was going to happen out there, and here it is. And I expect it to be used as a tool moving forward to keep the price of crude oil propped up. Stocks respond positively. Energy sector, financial sector, that's just the way it works, and you all know that. What else? Oh, do we have to look at, people? As usual, we got the 10-year yield. We need that 10-year yield to stay stable. And the dollar, the dying asset. It's a dying asset. What I'm working on my website, I'm having a little problem right now. At the very top, I'm going to set up something for you so you can actually watch real-time Dixie, the dollar index. You can watch crude oil, and you can watch the 10-year yield. without clicking on any links. I had it working last night. For some reason, it's not working now. So I got to go back and work on the website. I'm putting a lot of work into the website for all of you. I asked you to make some comments of what you would like to see on my website to help you. And I am really trying to incorporate that. Again, I am on your side. Trust me on this one. And it's all for free, obviously. Go have a look at the changes I've already made. Again, traderschoice.net. There is a link in the description of this video. And let me know in the comments here what else you want to see. And I promise you, I will do my best to make it happen. So go have a look at that. Let us move forward here. Cryptocurrencies are still trying to recover somewhat, and they are to a certain degree after the Elon Musk escapade. It's astonishing to me how an entire asset class can respond off of one person. One guy can, move the entire market. If anyone is investing in cryptocurrencies off of whatever comes out of the mouth of Elon Musk, you have no idea what you're doing. You can trade it, but, look, my take on this, people. I bought that dip when Elon opened up his pie hole. Excuse me, I got something in my eye here. And I will continue to buy the dips on cryptocurrencies. And I'm going to remain a crypto bull until they regulate it. And I don't see that. I mean, there's all the talk. We've been hearing this for the longest time. Regulation, just never happens. And until it does, I don't care. I will remain a bull. I will buy the dips. Anyway, let us again move forward here. So let's look at physical assets here. Gold and silver, my favorite asset of all time. People, you know what it is. It's physical silver. We know the game. We know what's going on, and expect this to continue. Again, what do we have? We have the largest bank on the planet by assets rigging the metals market. Everybody knows it's going on. Everybody, all the regulators know. Again, 9 months ago, they were fined $9 billion for rigging. Yeah, they're regulating it too, for rigging the metals market. It will not stop. They're going to artificially suppress the price of metals until they can't do it anymore. And that's just opportunity for you and me. You understand? I think you understand that. So keep your eyes on precious metals. Bet against this debt. Become your own central bank. Get out of the dollar. I don't want to hear from a single one of you who are a dollar bull because you're brain dead. You are freaking brain dead. There's no reason on this planet to be in the dollar right now when you know what's going on. Central banks, none more so than the Fed, are inflating on an epic scale. They're going to continue to inflate on an epic scale. Cause artificial demand in the market by artificially suppressing rates, pushing cash into the stock. That's what it's designed to do. Yeah, I think you know that. When the Federal Reserve or any central bank gets in here and is artificially suppressing rates, it robs the middle class blind and transfers risk onto the market, inflating a bubble. And they're doing the same thing with housing. The Fed is buying at least $40 billion a month of mortgage-backed securities, people, in an environment where we have housing prices in a massive hyper bubble. I mean, and they continue to do it. And people are rushing out there with their fear of missing out, FOMO, buying houses. You gotta be nuts to not see what's going on here. Why? I want to know, really. I want one person, to ask Fed Chair Yellowstain or Demon Stain or whatever freaking President Stain they want to ask and say, why is the Fed buying $40 billion worth of mortgage-backed securities, creating artificial demand in the market and inflating a massive housing bubble? Why can't we get one person to do that? This just proves to you that what I'm saying is true. The Fed is the real government. These other puppets, this shit show, these things, they're not even human being people. And I'm talking about even our current representatives. None of them. It's all a game. They're not the real government. The president is not the real president. The members of Congress are not the real Congress. It's the Fed. You want to know who the real president is? It's Yellowstain Powell. He has been the president since he took office. And Janet Yellen, she was the prior president. Forget about Obama and Trump. They were not presidents. They are puppets, all of them. And our members of Congress, they don't represent us. They represent the corporate agenda. That's who they represent. See, I'm getting worked up. I'm getting freaking worked up again because I can't stand it. I really can't. This is a terrible place to be in today, people. It really is. It really is. And that's why you and I must weaponize this corrupt, twisted system against the freaks that are trying to literally kill us. We're not going to let it happen. It's not going to happen on my watch, and you know that. All right, people, that's it. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. And we're just going to watch the freak show play out. And we already know what's going to happen. We are so far ahead of the curve, you and me. It's unbelievable. It really is. Anyway, that's it. Love you a lot. Please share the video. I count on all of you. And that thumbs up down there, please give. If you watch my video, it takes a split second. Give me that thumbs up. And I can use that, again, as a weapon against YouTube when they flag my videos. Because they've been flagging my videos like crazy lately. All right, I'm out of here. See you in the morning.